I was finally able to see 20 years later, The Bone Temple, beautifully directed by Nia DaCosta. I absolutely love this movie. I really enjoyed 28 Years Later, and I was so excited for the next installment. We got to learn more about Dr. Kelson. I really enjoyed learning more about his character and his research in The Infected. I really loved his dynamic with Samson as he was trying to figure out how to help him. This movie really dived into whether the infected are just humans in general were more monstrous and evil. We saw Samson as this person who was being inflicted by this infection. We see kind of what he sees in his mind when he comes across different victims. Not seeing the actual humanity, he's just like being overcome with this weird psychosis. That was such an interesting aspect. And then we get to know people like the Jimmies more, who are actually evil, monstrous people who are enjoying doing what they're doing to innocent victims. Watching Spike try to navigate the situation, he's kind of forced into being complicit while he's watching the Jimmies just enact the most depraved things on other people. He stood up for these people and he fought back. Obviously, he's not strong enough to go up against the Jimmies, so he just kind of sits back and watches what they're doing. Just incredibly sad. So we're just watching him kind of navigate this weird mentality of like trying to go along with the group in order to survive. You see the head Jimmy, Jack O'Connell, who played this character so incredibly well. Watching his character as he basically gets followers, strips away their identity, gives them his identity, just forces them to live the way he wants them to live. It's so interesting. So this movie does kind of delve into identity, that loss of identity. Also, it delves into religion and how dangerous and manipulative religion can be. We see this group of people that are doing these depraved things based on their religion, and then we're seeing like someone like Dr. Kelson, who is an atheist, showing empathy and compassion to people that don't necessarily even deserve it initially, like Samson. It was just so interesting to see Dr. Kelson and Samson have this dynamic where he's showing him empathy and he's like connecting with his humanness. And then we're just seeing people like the Jimmies who have no empathy left. Their humanity is kind of stripped away and they're just completely dived in headfirst to just horrid and monstrous acts. The gore in this movie is really something. The shots that you see in this film, there's no shying away from just the act of depravity that these characters enact on other people. It's honestly really hard to watch in certain instances. I had a really hard time watching certain scenes. I thought DaCosta did such a good job showing these scenes that are incredibly hard to watch and then balancing them with completely ridiculous scenes like Dr. Kelson playing Iron Maiden to like put on the show for the Jimmy. I just really enjoyed the ride, and it was so interesting to follow these characters and to learn more and more about them. I also was really excited to see Cillian Murphy. I cannot wait to see the next installment of this franchise. I thought this was such an interesting film. I highly encourage you to go check it out. I would probably give it like a 4.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. Like I really enjoyed this one. What a great film, great visuals, beautifully directed. Absolutely love this one. What did y'all think of The Bone Temple?